Welcome back to the Sanctuary, Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn, and our little trip down memory lane. Just a reminder for those of you who are just joining us, let me remind you of the stipulations of my little New Game Plus here. First and foremost, I am doing this on New Game Plus under my main character, Chris Valentine. I am doing each expansion as Meteor's Job from the promotional art. So for A Realm Reborn, I am playing as Warrior. I am doing every instance I do will be done under duty support. This is with the exception of raids, alliance raids, and duties that do not support it. And finally, all the gear I wear will be quest level appropriate, will be at the quest level or below the quest level. Anyways, let's get back into gear. So, where we left off, we're still looking for the crystal. I still hate this grind because it is still so annoying, but I'm not going to get into it. I traded my girlfriend for video games shirt. Got that from an ex a long time ago. Anywhoozy, let us continue on our quest with the next quest in this endeavor. The level 43 quest, The Curious Case of Giggity. Don't fret now, I know exactly where to find a corrupted crystal comprised of ice-aspected ether. An associate of mine in Gridania has been studying the effects of one such crystal on living beings. Eh? What's with that expression? I thought you would be pleased to hear this news. This is not another wild dodo chase, I assure you. And what's even better is that this time, you need to use that warded part of yours to protect yourself from this crystal's energies. Hedden's findings suggest that it is quite safe. Why, you ask? Well, let's just say that it has undergone a unique process that has rendered such precautions unnecessary. Anyway, do not let me keep you. It has been a pleasure, Chris. Come back and see me sometime, all right? Yeah. All right, old Gridania. Here we come. Or did they change the location of the guy? Nope, still in the same damn place. In retrospect, I could have taken the etherite, but all right, there's Hedden. Greetings and salutation. Greetings and salutations. Mr. Valentine, I presume. Sayana informed me of your adventures in Aleport. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Though, as Professor Lambertian is fond of saying, no action taken in the name of science is ever truly wasteful. To the matter at hand. Corrupted crystals possessing the properties you seek could be found in abundance at the standing courses following the calamity. Alas, that is no longer the case. And while there is at least one suitable crystal that remains to be found within the Twelveswood, precisely where it is at any given moment is more difficult to say. Permit me to explain. You are familiar with Spriggans, yes? The furry little rascals who are wont to seek out ores and other stones? Well, one such creature with an infamously insatiable appetite has single-handedly devoured every corrupted crystal in the Twelveswood. Fortunately for you, these crystals take an eternity to digest, assuming they can even be digested. And I am reasonably confident that one still resides within his gut. It's quite fascinating, really. My theory is that this Giggity first consumed a corrupted crystal when... You couldn't care less about all this, could you? To the point, then. Giggity seldom makes his presence felt unless there is a particularly fine fodder to be had. Therefore, we shall require a lure, and I am precisely the sort he will find impossible to resist. Oh, we have something to change here. A Spriggan had been spotted. Oh, we had to go to Hawthorne, Little Solace first. Simply place this true heart. I shall save the story of the origin of its unusual name for another occasion. Outside of the Spriggan's lair, and wait for the opportune moment to pounce. As for the method by which you retrieve the crystal from his guts, I shall leave that to your discretion. All right, before we had a little bit of an extra objective in this particular quest. We had to go to Little Solace to speak with Kumuxio. Come on, stop chatting. There we go. And then we had the missing quest of Sylphs and Spriggans, where we had to save a wayward Spriggan. Oh, and then we had to go to the Sanctum of the 12. That was our only... That was the only time where we could go to the Sanctum of the 12. Where we had... And then we had Crazy Enough to Work, which we had to slay a chert golem in Lark's Call. Why, you ask? Fuck if I know. Okay, I think we're good. I think we can switch back to our side-by-side. And head to Bent Branch. And we need to catch up something fierce because we are behind. Now we have to go to the standard courses. Oh, we had to... Oh yeah, we had to rub it on an amber scale rock. Oh, this is so much different. All right, there's the place. Oh, we ran all the way. Man, this quest really ground my gears. It took us longer because we had so many golems in play. But yeah, we did it. All right, back to the Aetheryte. Wait, we went to the Botanist Guild, right? Or did we go to... No, we went to Miketo's. Okay. Head in? Ah! Pray do not speak... Pray do not sneak up on me like that! I was engrossed in... Wait, what is that? What is that God's awful smell? My word! That is a breathtakingly beautiful crystal! I see my supposition was not mistaken. Ugh, and I also see you aren't adverse to digging through sprigging entrails for your prize. We owe our furry friend a debt of gratitude, you know. This thick coating of digestive juices is protecting us from the harmful effects of the crystal, just as the warded pot you once used did. Why so glum, friend? You finally obtained the corrupted crystal you sought, one overflowing with earth-aspected ether. Calm down, I jest. It is comprised of ice-aspected ether, worry not. I suppose that joke was in poor taste, considering your previous 2 attempts were for naught. Beg your pardon, Chris. I forgot to return your crystal to you. Oh, and there was a message from you for you from Professor Labertian. Something about a man named Marx? Apparently the professor misses the intellectual stimulation. Forgive me, I should have written it down. It occurs to me that I have yet to ask you why you need that crystal. You aren't planning anything nefarious, are you? It would reflect poorly on me and my research if it was used for evil ends. Ah, well, perhaps it's best I remain ignorant. I didn't become the professor's greatest pupil by filling my head with unnecessary information. Yeah, good, because I don't want to fucking tell you. The bottom line is, we got it in less quests and steps than I needed to. At least, as opposed to back then, when I had to jump through hoops. Right. Let's proceed to the landing area. Hello, boys. You miss me? All repairs and modifications have been completed, Chris. Once you bring me that crystal, nothing will stand between us and Garuda. I'll need to run some tests to be sure, but this looks to be exactly what we need. Worry not, Chris. I'll see that your hard work doesn't go to waste. The Enterprise is already more than a common ship, but mark my words. Soon it will become something greater, something extraordinary. This is me. This is what I was born to do. Alright, and with that, we will take another quick break before moving on to Lady of the Vortex. Stay tuned for more because we are going up against her in just a couple of minutes. But for now,